Welcome back to Podcast Rated Back. My name is Landile Dlamini, and I have a very special guest today. A very special person, but who will be unfortunately leaving us. Mr. Mitchley.
Thank you for inviting me, guys.
Yeah.
Really special.
Yes, sir. Sir, you will be leaving us so soon. You're so young, sir. Why were you leaving us so soon?
I think my body says I'm not young anymore. My mind says I'm young. I love this place so much. Unfortunately, my body's saying it's time to rest. 65 years young, so I think it's time that somebody else takes over this beautiful school and hopefully keeps it in this condition. Not the way I found it, but where it is now, and you boys deserve the best.
Yeah. So you told me that before we started the cameras, you told me that you've been working for 40 years. That is absolutely incredible. Through this whole process of 40 years, how does a person even achieve that standard of your work ethic?
I think it started with being in love with sport. I left school and then I went overseas and played cricket overseas, and then I came back and then I played cricket for the Transvaal Mean Machine in those days, and then I joined my old school Jebby Boys, where they then made me a sports director, and then the groundsman left and made me a groundsman, and I loved it so much, being outdoors, preparing facilities that are suitable for that school. And from then it's just grown and grown and grown. I've learned over the years how to do things properly and make an environment proud for what the boys want.
That's phenomenal, sir. If you could take me back to your old days of how you were, sir, and what kind of person you were with your students and.
You mean when I was working?
Yes, sir.
I was pretty much of an outgoing. Let's talk about Parktown, because we are talking about Parktown now. When I first came to Parktown, I was basically MRC of cricket. I ran the first team cricket. We had 2 years of being successful. The 1 year we won the Johnny Waits trophy, which I don't think hopefully we'll win it one day again. It wasn't a case of me being a good coach, as me being a person I am, is that I believed in people. We didn't have any provincial players except for one, but I gave guys freedom and guys listened. I was strict on the field. Off the field, we partied hard, and I think that is the art to any good coaching. I've said this my whole life, and I'm going to use this my last opportunity I can at Parktown. Parktown do not need coaches. Parktown needs psychologists. Parktown have got the sportsmen at the beck and whistle. They need psychologists. As soon as we say we're playing Kes or Jeppy, their minds go tilt. What happened last year? We nearly beat Kes at Kes. Jeppy came here, they thought they're going to run over us. We nearly ran over them. That is the difference, and that trend must carry on at Parktown, boys. We have got the sportsmen here.
That's amazing, sir. But I think to the younger Oaks, and to me personally, sir, when I was still also in the young grade, I always knew you as the guy that was always riding that four-wheeler. Always, every single morning, we hear that growling of that four-wheeler.
Okay, there's a bit of history behind it, and this is not going to go well for the soccer players. I had a bike when I first started here as well, and they called me the Ghost Rider. The first bike I had was very noisy, and they heard me coming and they used to hide their balls until I got a bigger bike that was quiet, and the next thing I was right up there and I was stabbing their soccer ball. I didn't collect them, I used to stab them. So yeah, for me to ride around, and my advice to the youngsters in the school is it's pretty simple, guys. End of the day, you're going to be sitting in matric or grade 11, and you want respect from the youngsters. You've got to show your respect now. Okay, I know it's a hard year. I know you're a small fish in a big pond, but do your time. Guys, there is a time if a guy gets out of hand, there is a reporting system at the school, report him. But don't run around and be like a little girl. And I mean in all due respect. Respect the seniors, they've been down this road. Okay, we won unit here. And I promise you now, if you're walking down the street and you in some sort of trouble and there's a senior nearby, there is no way, and you won't even think twice to help you. Okay, and that's what needs to happen here. We need to be one big family. So respect your seniors. Okay, because when you get to become a senior, you want the juniors to respect you. So I think that is the art of a junior, and it's going to be a long year. It's going to be a long year. You're going to be expected to support every Saturday in rugby, and this. It's going to be hard, okay? But just suck it up and do it. Suck it up and do it. And I promise you, the year after it'll be easier, and the year after that it'll be easier. And then give the youngsters advice that come in next year. Guys, this is what I did, and I'll go through it. And it's about communicating. Talk to your brothers. Talk to them. Communicate with them. Suck it up. Don't say, oh, this guy doesn't like me. He's messing me around. Really, suck it up.
Yes, sir. And I also want to know, sir, was this job that you're doing now, was it always your first choice?
I'm an outdoor person. I don't like sitting in an office. First of all, me and paperwork are not good friends. And I like to I mean, there are days like the field's getting there now, and I think it's going to look good this year. Hopefully, when you drive down this driveway, and the first thing you look at is a field that you're proud of, that you've seen the stripes on them, and you, like now you drive down, and Jeppy's going to drive down this road this afternoon. They're going to see the circle around the crew and go, Mr Mitch is here, because that's what happened at Jeppy. You got to leave your mark on that, and I like it outside because to me it's freedom, and I like to spend time with my fellow colleagues out there that work, and especially when the headmaster says, "Wow, well done, Mr Mitch. You guys did an incredible job." I say, "No, I didn't. You thank my staff for doing it, not me." At the end of the day, I don't take the credit. They do the work. They deserve the credit. And put me in an office, I'm the most grumpiest person in the world. I don't know who's been in my office, but you see, I'm grumpy. Outside, I'm laughing, I'm joking, I'm talking Zulu, I'm carrying on, and I do my thing. And I just love it outside. And whatever sport it is, I've all of a sudden taken to basketball this year. And I love basketball. I might have a few funny sayings, but I promise you that I don't miss the hoop anymore. Now, we'll not say it on the podcast, but it's just the way I am. Outdoors is a way of life. Indoors, I'm miserable.
That is true. No, I hear you, sir. But just to close off the podcast, sir, do you have any last words to the learners, the teachers, and just Parktown as a whole?
Yes, I just think Parktown, and this is coming from a JPL boy. I think Parktown has got to continue their trend as being known as one of the top boys education institutions. The sport will talk for itself. Can't afford any sport to wither away at the school. And guys, we just got to keep the name Parktown going. We cannot afford the school to go anywhere where we are now down. We've got to go up into place. Our education's good. Mr. Stipple's doing a great job. Whoever teachers coming in here is getting quality teachers. The coaching staff at the moment is starting to improve. The rugby's doing well. The hockey's doing well. The basketball's doing well. Cricket needs a bit of work, but I'm sure they'll get that right. And I think just stay at this level and improve. And stay as the Lion's Pride. And stay there. And please remember, although I'm sitting in DA country on the beach thinking about you, my heart is here with you. And when you leave and you do your walk rounds and you're jumping, just think Mr Mitchley swearing at you, knowing that I've got it straight in the stand.
Yes, sir.
And good luck to you guys.
But thank you very much, sir. This is an amazing podcast with you, sir. But I hope you enjoy your retirement, sir.
Thank you very much, and it's been a pleasure, guys.
Thank you.